Alright, it's GregTech time. More GregTech. Yesterday we got our brick blast furnace. And today we're gonna get some steel. It's gonna take a while, but we'll get some steel. In the meantime, I should start gathering some more iron. That's what I should do. Let's see here. This still has a whole bunch to go through. Calcite. I'll let it do this process. Actually, wait, I can... No, I'll have to wait. Because I gotta grab the other two. This stuff I need to break down. Or I don't know, it gave me 4. Damn. We got a lot more calcite than I expected. Alright, I'm leaving these behind. Actually, wait. There. No, feed the fucking pigs. Not yourself. You're not a pig. I mean, I am, but... Okay. That's not a lot of food. 0 hunger. Look at that. Carrots do 0 hunger right now. Because my character is unhappy with it. But if I do this, there. I'll leave these in here. I don't need this on me. Wrench. And off we go to the iron. We've gone through so much iron already. Oh, it's fireworks. You might be hearing a slight tapping noises. It sounds like tapping on the window. No, it's just fireworks. Oh, so the entire iron vein is basically gone. Okay. Sure, there's some more on that wall, but it's practically empty. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how tall this needs to be. Okay. I wasn't in the rich vein. I know a lot of people, myself included, are gonna be bothered by the way I'm mining. That I say, darn. 4 minutes until the storm. Once it's like 2 or 1 minutes left, I'll check and see if that issue is fixed with the shaders. As it says storm. Hopefully, it doesn't show a bright sunny day. Because that is a little weird. So far, a decent bit. I will need to offload my stuff here shortly. And now that we have animals, I'll soon be able to do hand leather on some tanning racks. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Ah, this way. Not just a plain regular bronze pickaxe. To a level 10 common. I could probably make a tool forge and make the hammer. But I need a lot of, like, bronze. And then I need to level that tool up a bunch. Get another emerald. Got a lot to do. If I want to use a hammer. There. Now I got an extra tunnel. To some more iron. Look at all that cobblestone. You're running out any time soon. That's for sure. Which, good. Oh, it's raining. Let's see if the shading's fixed. Hey, it's fixed. So it is dynamic between light rain and heavy rain. I gotcha. Rain. I'm so happy that the rain is now working. Alright, I'll put on this one. So we don't constantly see that green grid. Well, I did that to find this chunk a little easier. You know, I could actually start getting some redstone for haste on my pickaxe. Because how many modifiers we got? 2? I can get some decent speed. Well, I do need to leave one open modifier slot. Because of the mending moss reward that we're gonna get soon. I don't know how soon this is. Let's see here. Nope. 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 Here it is, ball of moss. So making a flint and steel. And we get the ball of moss, the auto repair modifier. Oh, I'm so excited for it. All we need is 8 steel ingots. And then make a flint steel. That'll be easy. That also means we can go to the nether. The nether. Here. On my arm. Gone. I need to go back and get more torches. But yippee, an extension to our mine. I should probably bring some of this back so I can clear it out. Ooh, stone dust. So I'll take the gypsum. I'll take all this, because all this is iron. Bowler's earth. Can't do anything with it. Not until we get some better processing. Once we get better processing, we can get a chance of alumina, magnesium, silicon dioxide. Purified fuller's earth needs to be electrolyzed. So yeah, we gotta just save it. Maybe store it in a barrel or something. Don't process it till later. Because we're gonna get a lot of stuff. Alright, let's do that and we'll clear it out. There. So everyone can hear the rain a little better. Turn it up by 5. That's right. Well darn. Chickens are everywhere in this biome. Wow. Looks great. I bet you we got at least 4 steel ingots right now. Takes 4 minutes for one. Nice. We almost got 64 stacks of cobblestone. Do we have any steel? Oh, we got 7. Well, damn. I just need 1 more. Let's get that ball of moss. Oh, look at all that. And I have to start getting rid of some of them. Entity cramming. Ooh. Actually, quite a bit. And there it is. We've acquired our steel ingots. And breaded pork chop. Flint and steel. I need 3 steel rods and 1 steel plate. 1, 2, 3. One steel plate. Here, just do this. There. Now I can just click on this. Bam, done. Click on this. Bam, done. Click on this. Bam, done. Flint and steel. Look at that. We get our ball of moss. That's great. Ball of moss, it gives a tinker's tool a self-repair, but if the tool is completely broken, it won't repair it. Note that the flint steel can take a few times to work. I could get the obsidian to make another portal. Or loot bag. Amazing. I'll put this in here. I'll need the steel for stuff. We got our ball of moss. I have an idea. Let me window this. Do this. I'm saving this for my thumbnail. There we go. We have it now. I repaired it so I wouldn't have the percentage thing for my screenshot. What am I doing? This. The bone. Loot bags. We almost got a stack of Steam Age loot bags. That is great. That's actually really good. Oh, it's nighttime. This is exciting. I will not upgrade my tool to steel quite yet. Well, technically, yes, I can. Because of the auto repair. I kind of just contradicted my argument. Alright, time to make a steel pickaxe. Only the pickaxe. Bam. I need to get all that going through the thingy. Raining for another 10 seconds. Or let's look at this. Let's see the floor become all wet and shiny. Look at that shine. Rainbow! I didn't think it was gonna work on GT and H. Bah. Nice. And that's why I like shaders. Okay, I'm gonna put these in here. And then... there we go, a whole bunch of iron. That. Bam. Bam. There we go. Lots of iron. This also means we can get a backpack. But I need tanned leather. I haven't even made the previous tier backpacks yet. But there's so much stuff we can do now. There are some terms you should be familiar with as you enter the world of multi-blocks. Overclock. If a machine can handle at least 4 times the voltage that is required for a recipe, it will overclock, causing it to require 4 times the EU per tick, but also run twice as fast. This can happen multiple times. Perfect overclock. Does not lose efficiency when overclocked. Some machines conditionally or unconditionally perform perfect overclocks. In this case, the machine will require 4 times the EU, but will run 4 times as fast. Okay. Lime jelly sandwich. Thanks. Oh, I wanted it. Alright. So, now we can start these. The multi-blocks. The big machines. And it's funny. Last time I made these multi-blocks, it was before GT&H introduced, these different, like, shapes and all that. Because literally all of them were, let's see here, were this shape. All of them were this shape. And there wasn't any user, an alloy smelter. There's an alloy. I'm probably gonna want washer. That's the compressor. This one is the macerator. This is gonna be important because this will get everything done significantly quicker. Well, nice. We got a lot that we can do now. Sandwich. Okay, let's upgrade our pickaxe. Steel. You're ready to see this durability increase. Durability is still going to be useful because the auto repair isn't exactly quick. It's kind of slow. So this is 1284. This does decrease the mining level, but that's because you have to redo the mining XP. What does this do? What does this do? What does the binding do? It does nothing. It changes nothing. This changes something. What's the speed? 7. That's all it does. So the steel binding doesn't exactly help. What about the salt? Oh my goodness, dog. Bark. Slimy. I believe that has a chance of spawning a slime. Not as good as, what it used to be. I guess I don't need the steel binding. Well, it has reinforced 2, so its effective durability is 166. Or 1,666. And it has 1 modifier. What modifier? Oh, because I used the friggin' ball of moss. Aren't I this smart? How's this doing? Almost done. Which means I gotta start getting some of this going. Actually, it's only 50. I can put... I did it. From like 6 to 11. We almost doubled the speed. Holy crap. That's a lot of speed. That's a lot of speed. We'll have to try it out. I should make some barrels and go back to the Lapis to get calcite. Now that we have a lot of iron. Ouch. Don't do that. We are close to that point where we kind of will need to build an actual separate building, like an actual factory for all these machines and everything. There. That back in there, put those in there. We have a lot of stone dust. What's this? A lot of calcite. And I believe I tossed gypsum in here, yeah? Which gypsum do I have? Okay, then my only reason to go over there would be to get more lapis for ash. So let's go and make some barrels, which luckily making barrels is easy. Done. I made some barrels. See? Look how easy it was to make some barrels, yeah? I'm gonna have to get to that tanned leather soon. I also gotta gather obsidian so we can go to the nether. Oh, I've fallen. Okay, lazurite and sodalite are ores that I genuinely don't need clogging up this. There. And I can put cobblestone in this other one. Like that. That means I can use a dolly to move all of it. Look at the difference that made. Alright, we need to get this thing all organized, cleaned up and everything. Because I'm sick of navigating a rat's maze. Actually, before I do that, I do actually need to use the bathroom. I'm gonna BRB real quick. People got home just now. So my nerves are shot through the roof. Hopefully I can still, like, be in my normal volume. 'Cause once I get into it, I am into it. I don't know if it's just me. I like, whenever I'm playing games, I will get so focused on, like, the digital world that it feels more home to me than my actual home sometimes. Maybe it's because I have so much fun. I feel like that makes sense. Oh yeah, you want to see this auto repair in action? Check it out. So right now it says 1266. I don't know if it actively updates while I look at this. What is it, like 1 durability per minute? Alt 7? Okay, so yeah, it takes like a minute. Minute per 1 durability. Not sure. I can understand people being like, damn, that's way too slow. Until you realize you could just keep your pickaxe on you while you do your tasks of crafting a whole bunch of stuff. And then once you have the hammer, where you mine a 3x3x1, then yeah, there's plenty of time for it to auto repair. Saves you on resources. Just keep putting more durability modifiers like the reinforced thing. We're gonna shape up this cave, make it look a lot nicer, make it easier to mine around. Because I have regrets for the way of how I was mining here. This shouldn't happen again, because this hurt our mining more than helped it. Honestly, sure, lazurite sodalite isn't particularly useful, and that there is a good example. Ash was gonna be on today, then he poofed. I don't know what happened. Maybe he fell asleep. I don't know. I don't know what he does in his day-to-day basis, so I'm not gonna judge anything. Ouch. Why did I have to mine like this? Why did I ever think that was a good idea? Yeah, let's not follow the rules that I myself set for mining and make life so much harder for mining. Because I wanted only lapis. And now I pay the price. I almost got the ceiling fixed up. And luckily it's mostly this center chunk that I gotta fix up. That was a weird hiccup. Look at that, it's already looking better. Also been in a designing mood lately. Like, I really want to play a game where I can just, like, design stuff, but I also still want the other stuff I enjoy. I feel like Minecraft is a perfect fit for that, but at the same time, I'm not even at the point of decorating yet. I'm sure there's the base I'm working on, but I wouldn't exactly say that's, decorating. Okay, I'll leave these here like that. Oh boy. This is also a great example of why I wanted to mine in a specific way. Because if you just go after one resource, then you gotta deal with this. Not particularly fun. It looks like a bunch of explosions happened in here. Maybe that's what happened. My mind exploded. Oh, I gotta make my pathway back up. There we go. I love it when that happens, when it just spews out a whole bunch of dusts and ores and stuff. Just all over the place. Oh, there's still more. There we go. Actually, let me replace it with this block. There we go. Look how far down it fucking goes. So much sodalite. So much sodalite. Raw lapis. Got some. That's nice. Oh, +1 mining level. Look at that. Now we're back up to obsidian level. And if I remember correctly, it's gonna be a little while before our next major upgrade. What was after steel? Maybe obsidianite? How good is obsidianite? Okay, yeah. Then I don't know what's after that one. Because making obsidianite is alloyed obsidian, steel, and zinc. Oh boy. Yeah, zinc in high amounts. One of the rarest things in the overworld. You can only find it as a gravel formation in like 4 to 6 pieces at a time. So that's fun. Oh, I don't think I want to upgrade my tool to the... I mean, I could, because of the auto repair. But I still don't think I want to upgrade to that tier quite yet. Well, not for a long while. Not till I get to probably Twilight Forest. Which, yeah, I should have probably said. Spoiler alert. The first, modded dimension after the Nether is the Twilight Forest. We gotta get to low voltage to reach that. And again, just reminding to those here and on YouTube, furthest I made it is literally the start of medium voltage. And I kind of rushed it at the end of low voltage, so I really wasn't ready for medium voltage. I got the electric, the electric blast furnace. Took me forever to learn stuff with that. And then making the molten polyethylene. That whole processing line. Oh boy. Making molten polyethylene is wild. Which is plastic. Look at that. so much cleaner. Honestly, seeing the mess that it was and making it all nice and organized again was kind of satisfying. It was kind of satisfying. Because now it's all nice and neat again and easy to mine. All this fucking soda light. There's so much. You can even get a chance of lazurite. And other than it being used as a dye, like you can make soda light plates and casings, but that doesn't do anything. Mixer for blue Lumar. Like, I don't know what I can use this for. Chemical blue dye. Like, is it literally just a dye source? Is there nothing important? Lazurite? You could, like, process it down into other stuff. Dust, maybe? Electrolyzer. Ah, you need the dust. Then you can turn this into useful stuff. Let me guess, if I turn this one into dust. Yeah, you turn it into dust, then you can electrolyze it into aluminum in medium voltage. So this is a fantastic source of aluminum once you reach tier 2. Well, mining all of it isn't useless. Getting all of it mined up early can actually be a huge benefit. But you just gotta turn it all into dust and then have probably a decently sized processing line just to turn it into aluminum. Because how long does that take? 39.2 seconds for every 28 dust. And considering all this ore can be macerated, 1 for 12? Holy moly! That is so much! So that there really shows how much aluminum that we'll be getting. That's a lot. Holy crap. Like, that's a fantastic source of aluminum. And I have tinkered with aluminum before. The super early stages of it, but I've done it. I feel like despite the fact that it's the early stages, it still counts. Because getting to the aluminum stage is pretty rough. Getting my first batch of proper aluminum was wild. Just trying to give that electric blast furnace, you have to keep it constantly powered. If it unpowers for a split moment, it's gone. There goes your aluminum. It's not like the other machines where you can keep processing it and then there. It needs a constant supply of power. And it needs like 3 inputs of low voltage to equal 1 medium voltage. Absolutely crazy. It was neat though. It was neat solving that puzzle. Kinda wish that I had those first experiences recorded and uploaded. But that's why I decided better late than never. And people seem interested. Unfortunately not interested to join. I'm still looking for people. Maybe someday. $12 stacks, 11 stacks. Damn. Look at that. It's all cleaned out. It looks so much better now. I can actually navigate through here. And it's all lit up here. It's a couple mob spawn points, but nothing too crazy. It's not gonna spam the shit out of... Oh. That was neat. Tough. What I do is tough dust. Process it into many different things in medium voltage. I guess I'll just leave that there. That's right, I did need to get some lapis. So, I barely got anything, but I got some calcite. So it looks like in 3 directions. We'll start with the rich direction. And I'll show what I do here. I'll first build a staircase up. There. And then... Oh. That's fine. So about that one. Ouch. And now we're getting lapis again. Basically, I treat the other chunks just like the center one, except there's a little offset. But it works. It gets the job done. Okay. And just keep pushing the wall back until it's flat. Because then that's the end of the ore vein. Yep, looks like that's the end of it. Cool. If that's the case, do the same thing. That'll slow down mob spawning. And then there's all this lapis and calcite. I gotta figure out where this side's going. Oh, look at that. You know, that was a guess of where I put that torch. And it actually worked out. So much lapis. And we get to use our steam forge hammer this time to multiply the output by a lot. So much lapis. Let's see here. So here, here, here. And it does look like it kept going this way. Okay, looks like it stopped there. So that means I'll just fill this up. Bam. Do the same thing. Now look at that. Now I got a whole rich vein here of just so many different variety of ore. And a ton of lapis. Which I'll compress at this time. So it's a lot easier to use when getting fortune. Which will be useful even on hammers. You know, I didn't expect to clean out the Lapis vein today. But it's kind of nice. I also find it funny that people are saying that this is like the hardest mod pack. Sure, I turned off mob griefing and fire spread. But when they say hardest, they mean most complex. No. This button, yeah. That's the only thing about this. It's just complex. I could have the screenshot be this cave. Let's see. Something a little different than the usual daytime screenshot. There. That'll work. For my thumbnail. I feel like I got an eyelash in my eye. Right, put that away, put that away, put that away. Calcite, lapis. 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 Look at all that lapis. Look at all that calcite. Stone dust to go with it. Perfect. No, this really shows. Like, I mined all that, got everything all nice and neat, and this is all I got. Which in standard Minecraft, that would probably be quite a lot. But in GregTech, oh, it's just a start. Or we're multiplying the output of that lapis and calcite by quite a bit. I might want to make a couple more hoppers. Where am I? Oh. You just had to. Get out of here. Got him. Can't I use a fire charge for... Did he not set anything on fire? No. Okay. Can't I use a fire charge on a sword? Or is it a blaze charge? Or powder. Blaze powder. That's what it's called. Let's see. No. Lame. Lapis. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff done. Ooh. Food. Ooh. Golden carrots. Ooh. Redstone. Ooh. Steam Age loot bag. Is that a redstone tool? That's a netherrack tool rod. durability modifier 1.2x. I remember there being a thaumium tool rod, and that's actually a pretty decent tool rod. But I think that's when you enter low voltage. This has a lava crystal, which I recommend against using, personally. Because if it auto smelts, you can't crush the ore to double your output. You'd be earning half of what you could be earning. Like literally half. Was I right that thaumium tool rod is blocked behind something? Is it? No. Is it? No. Is it? No. This one. Oh. Where is that thaumium tool rod? This one? Hey, I found it. Because the thaumium tool rod can give you a higher durability, and it gives you like an extra modifier slot for free. If that's the case, wouldn't I want the binding? Wouldn't I want the binding so I can get a better rod for a higher durability modifier? Because there was that redstone one that does 1.2. Would that be better? That might actually be better. A feed station? I can smelt a golden carrot into golden nuggets and also do that. How about I just... Yum. Looks like my fire clay bricks are done. Just one away. Alright, let's let's not make another hopper. Let's instead take this one, do that. Grab that. Do that. Grab. Ow, what? Oh, I'm hitting my head on that, duh. Man, I am fucking smart. Look at that. This will go in here, this will go in here. Yo. Six buckets of creosote oil. Since all these have half a stack, I'm just gonna leave it in there, do this. There. A lot of fire clay. Bricks. Fire clay bricks. There's so much that's gonna be done that it's not gonna fit in this work table. But that's fine. Ow. I need more coal coke. There. I should probably get more coal processed so I can get more coal coke going. We'll do that. Because that's gonna be 6 stacks. No, 3 stacks. I'm done. We'll do that. Have that get processed. How much steam do you use? Oh my, steam! 640. Yeah, let that keep going at its slowest speed. Look at all that lapis. Look at all that iron. Oh, gypsum ore. Calcite ore. These will need to get reprocessed. Actually, I will need it there, because I'm gonna compress the lapis. Yikes. Just gonna let that do its thing for a moment. Try to let the steam stock back up. Oh, I got haste. Oh, I can almost break that instantly. That's funny. Oh yeah, the animals. I should probably start doing that. Where did I put it? Here it is. So I'll first feed them. There. There. Huh? I used almost 50% of the durability already. Oh, I got cheap trophies. Thanks. Nice. I am missing pork chops in this. It's a wall. Okay. You need to save up a lot. That's a lot of leather. Wall. Oh, feathers. Wall. Almost enough leather. To get the wool will be easy. I could just use some shears. There. These are for the quest. The 100 feathers will be easy. Look at that. Done. 100 feathers. Alright, I don't need this many feathers. 100 chicken. That should be pretty easy. I have a plan for that part. I got a plan. Oh, you escaped. Go back in there. What? Fine. I'm going too quick. Okay, I wanted to spam click hit, but I guess I gotta hold. This is my plan for 100 chicken. Go back in there. Thanks. No, come back here. Why are you in the ground? No! Did they die? Okay, you're alive. Had to check. Dang it. Oh, entity cramming is happening. What? How'd you get up here? Hey, it's going. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to fall down here. What do I do in this situation? I'm surrounded by chickens. Really? You're gonna entity cram yourselves? Well, this plan didn't exactly work out too well. Because I keep entity cramming. They won't fucking stop. I can still fucking hear them cramming themselves. There's gonna be only like 3 left. Okay. Let's get this coal going. I'm gonna have to start making more coke ovens and getting a lot more coal. Look at that. Yeah, I need more coal coke. I guess 12. So I can at least finish the quest. And get everyone else their tool parts. Maybe I should make multiple holes then for the chickens. But I'll just do that, and then I was going to use the butcher knife. So I have a chance of double loot. Get my 100 chicken that way. 100. Everything else will be easy. Reminds me I need to still get the pigs. Carrots. And I need to plant cotton. There's only like fucking 10 of you in there now. There. And I got a pig trophy. Look at that. Already so much. Alright, just scoot on over there. Pigs. No, why am I doing that? There we go. Really? 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 It's fucking chickens. These fucking chickens. They're just gonna keep entity cramming because they don't know how to personal space. Calcite. Gypsum. Look at all that calcite. Oh, bam and bam. Look at all that. Now we move this back over to the compressor. Ow, ow. That won't work. I need my wrench. Ouch. Alright, time to compress all this lapis. Go. And how much do you take? 80? Okay. Cool. And there's all this redstone to still crush up. There. Once all that redstone is done, I can just clean it up and then put that in the compressor. Make it a little easier to get haste upgrades. Now I got some stuff to put away. Here, I'll eat the other carrot. Yum. I could see how much more fire bricks I can make. Fired stone, that goes in here. This is technically a mop drop. Actually, no, this is a trophy. Fire bricks. Heat resistant. Also, look at that. The auto repair is doing its thing. It's already at 22%. It's great. I'm just gonna put these in here. And then start doing this. I'm gonna have to get more calcite in here. Oops. Nice. I'm I'm getting low on clay dust. But I got 25 fire bricks. Now, do I have... No. For that, I need iron. A lot of iron. So much iron. I may as well use up the rest of the iron we have. And see how many I can make. Darn. Gonna have to make more hammers. Any other gems? Alright, diamond time. I'll use 12. I'll have to mine more diamonds. But these have a lot of durability. Look at that, only 20%. It's great. Alright, so... blast furnace. Wait, I fucking did it wrong, didn't I? Stupid, aren't I? Yeah, right here. Steel production is also. Get enough bricks and clay, build a second brick blast furnace. Build it attached to the first one so they can share a wall, and will save you some bricks, clay, and concrete. So it wants me to get 24 more fire bricks. Twice as much pollution, consider moving them further away. So, 24. I didn't need to get all these iron plates. I'm dumb. I'm super dumb. Nice. Well, time for our upgrade. And this is what it means. And this is where I got confused the first time doing this. Bam. And now that one works. Which means I can put this in here and that'll do it up twice as fast. I just need a lot of coal coke. I need so much coal coke. I need to build 7 more coke ovens. This ain't gonna cut it. But it can get it started. What I like to do is 2 stacks of iron and use coal coke blocks. That's what I like to do. Oh, come on, another blood moon? Here, quick. Quick. Another fucking blood moon? I'm at a loss for words. I've never had this many blood moons before. Thought they were rare, not common. We're starting to get a blood moon per episode, per VOD, per stream, per whenever I play this. Well, that's great. Well, guess what? We're just in here again. Hope you all love the basement. Well, here's this quest over here. This one requires steam to make more water. Here times humidity times 150 or 1500 liters of water to a minimum of 250 liters a second. This is pretty good. It's dependent on how humid the biome is. Oh. So upgrading to steel means it will double it at no extra cost for production value. And there's also the steam oven, which smelts a mass amount of stuff. It's pretty nice. Don't need to make my multi-block tank. I need to make multiple of them. We aren't gonna have the iron that we need. We're going through iron like it's friggin' water in a desert. I might grab a snack, but I'm not doing anything right now. Well, I guess while I'm waiting and doing nothing, I'm gonna BRB. I'll just, do that. So that way my pickaxe can recharge instead of me leaving the server. So, BRB. Hello. I have a snack. Looks like everyone already went to bed. I was gonna ask if they wanted a Pepsi slushie with that slushie maker that I have. Bring the music back. Well, it is free on NewGrounds. Well, welcome, Maxie. How are you? And there's still music. Music that I wish I could make. I am doing alright. I had to wait through another blood moon. How many blood moons is this now? Like 6 blood moons, maybe more? I lost track. There's been so many. Ow. Oh. Don't you dare. No. Circle shapes give me comfort. What? I got a dispenser. I'm gonna have to start making glass so I can patch up the windows. I hear you. Yeah. Alright. Luckily, it was just one infernal and a spider. My chickens! Got him. Another infernal and a creeper. And another creeper and another zombie. They all fell in the chicken trap. Why would you Rare Undying Witch of the Undid, the Slowing Bitch? What? What a name. Chickens. Can you not? Oh, fine, whatever. I'm too busy for that anyways. I got a free iron gear. Yay. Single gear. You know what? I'm getting sick of all these drops right now. I'll keep the string. That's so many. That is so many. Here, we'll keep 2 stacks. And the rest can be turned into blocks for upgrading. That's right, I need clay dust. Unfortunately, that means I need clay. I ran out of clay. Do I edit the GregTech vids? No. They're just uploaded VODs. Otherwise, I would only be on, like, VOD 2. And this is VOD, like, 14 or 15. To edit something to this degree, it's a lot. This is gonna be like 10,000 hours. Maybe more. Most likely more. So, yeah. A long time. Oh, fuck it. We'll get these. 2 shovel heads, 2 axe heads, and a steel sword blade. Sword blade. I might need more than one. What am I doing? This. Alright, sword blade. Brass. Make a cast. Swap back to steel. So 2 shovel, 2 axe, 1 sword. And done. Now we'll get our thaumium binding. A reinforcement modifier requires quite a bit of material to make. Do I want to replace the parts? Oh, I gotta get this repaired if I want to put on the binding. Let's repair it. Expensive. Very expensive. I could just do that. And wait for the rest. Actually, that's quite a while. Fine. We'll do that. And look at that. 1 extra modifier slot. With a thaumium binding. Look at all that. Thaumic, reinforced 2, durability plus 50%, luck, durability plus 500, auto repair, and haste. What a wild pickaxe. I'll put these away. There we go. Look at that durability. 1200. Alright, we fully transitioned to steel. Don't need bronze ingots now. I still need the hilt though. Yeah, this. I never made a pattern for it. Time to make one. The wide guard pattern. And there we go. Can't believe of just how much blood moons we've had. Alright, let's put everything away, and then we'll go gather some clay. Oh no. Oh my god, I reacted so fucking fast to that. Damn. Fucking hyper speed, holy moly. That scared you? Welcome to GregTech mobs. They're fucking wild. That's why I try to have my character sleep on the dot to prevent the mob spawning, because mobs will only spawn at light level 0. And once you know it, it has true darkness mod, which means nighttime is pitch black. Can't see a single thing. But that just means that you can make it significantly easier on yourself with the mob spawning. There's pros and cons. Thank you for your contribution, chicken. I'll have to figure out where to get some more clay. Around this biome has been pretty nice. But we seem to have been running a little low last time we were here. What we need is a terracotta biome. And some backpacks. So that way we can venture forth all the way to a terracotta biome. And just stay there for a long time. Gather all the clay that we need. I could gather the mud to turn into clay. That might have to be what we gotta do. I don't want to, but I mean, we need clay. There's no way around it. We need... What is the mosquito? Exactly what you said. The mosquito. When you hear mosquitoes inside of a swamp, no, I am curious. How long have we been going for so far? 35 hours. Already? Damn. 35 hours and we're not even at electric. $35 hours is like, I don't know. I mean, considering that each uploaded VOD is around 2 to... Well, most of them are 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4. Yeah. If more and more people are enjoying GregTech, perhaps I'll start doing longer streams, which means longer VODs. Maybe dedicate entire streams, like 1 day a week. Just an entire dedicated GregTech stream. To really make some progress. I find GregTech pretty chill. And I find it extremely rewarding. You do these huge, complicated, complex recipes, and you're doing this huge grind trying to get all these items, and then you end up discovering a machine that can make it doubled, right? Like, for example, your logs. You turn it into planks by hand, you get only 2 planks per log. Now you can use a handsaw to turn it into 4 planks. Or in tier 1 low voltage, you can make a machine to turn it into 4 planks. Therefore, you're not using extra resources. And welcome, Amelia. How are you? Man, we're barely getting any clay. We're gonna have to do mud extraction, and I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. It's gonna take so long with mud. It takes so long with mud. Like, you all don't even know. You have to put an extractor in 1 every 10 seconds. 1 at a time every 10 seconds. So, let's see here. That's over 10 minutes a stack. And that's why I'm whining. Nice emotes. Flower is for you. Wow. I thought I had a flower in my inventory. I was gonna say flower received. Well, this'll do for now. We're gonna have to wait on all of it. We can get a lot of mud from here. That's the benefit. It's just gonna take forever. By the time it's end time of the session in about 30 minutes, we're just gonna have a little over 2 stacks of clay done. And that's it. Oh, I can sprint. It's just I don't want to craft more food. Because you have a whole nutrition meter, and you have to make meals and stuff, and making bread is flour, which is wheat, in a mortar, which will break the mortar. Then you have to grab water 1 at a fucking time with a mixing bowl, and yeah. Making bread takes a while. And 1 stack of friggin' bread only gave me like 12 sandwiches. That did like 2.5 hunger to 4 hunger. And I know you haven't really seen much of GregTech, but if you keep eating the same thing over and over, your character hates it. And eventually, it'll replenish 0 hunger. So you have to have variety of food. So managing your food is literally managing your diet. I heard your footsteps. But I enjoy GregTech. I like it a lot. And just reminding, the ultimate late game goal, the goal for the entire series, is to make a Stargate or 2. Your reward will be a 2nd Stargate, so you literally just gotta make 1. But the recipe is so outrageous that few players have ever done so. That's quoted from the quest book. And to make a Stargate, it's quite simple, really. You see, like, to make a thing, you need a thing and make the thing the nuclear star with molten infinity with gravistar, and to make the gravistar you need quantum star, to make a quantum star you need nether stars, and you need like thousands of nether stars. So quite simple, really. There we go. I'll keep the sand here, because we could use it. Now, how's our steel doing? How much steel we got? We got 5 in here. We got 8 in here. And again, it takes 4 minutes per 1 steel. Well, 4 minutes per 2 steel now. Well, that's nice. Another stack of cola coke. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's balance these out. G and G. What? I don't know that abbreviation. I'm old-fashioned. Or rather, I'm old. $19 out of 100 chicken. Oh my gosh, they grew up! Chicken. Oh wait. Use the cleaver. $11, $12. So that does work pretty well. We just need to make a better hole where the chickens aren't gonna crowd themselves and friggin' entity cram. Because all that entity cramming was kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. How many more eggs we got? Oh, oops. No, hey, come back. No. Look at me. Yes, look at me. Thanks. There. We'll do 1 stack of eggs at a time, I guess. 31 out of 100. Am I really gonna have to make more food? Yes. Dang it. I wanna. I guess let's make berry medley. That's the easiest thing I can do right now. Because I am lazy. Oh. Oh, I put fucking ashes in there. Any... Yeah, we'll have this. Wanna eat ashes? Nah. Yeah, like this baked potato right here. You can see that the hunger meter there is now red. And it, instead of 1 hunger, it does half a hunger. Not eaten recently. I'll replace it with carrots. Oh, I already have carrots in here. Oh, darn. Alright, how's my clay doing? Done. Turn this into clay dust. Nice. This will be a huge benefit. Because now we can make more fire bricks. Stone dust is getting low. I need more fire bricks. Okay. We'll put in cobblestone in both of these. Oh, yikes. Steam's getting low. Because of this. Great. Don't worry about that later then, I guess. We need more stone dust and calcite. But with the current ones we have here, we can make the other two that we need. And we can start setting it up. This will give us a visual of how much more that we need. Almost there. We just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 18. We just need 18 more. And then our entire brick blast furnace setup will be done. We'll have 4 combined into 1. And it'll give us a lot. Excuse me. So what do we got here? Calcite. Is it calcite I'm low on? And gypsum. So, we'll clean the dust. Now we just need more stone dust. And then I could probably finish it if I just get some more stone dust. Yeah. We gotta make some. Unfortunate. Okay. I'll leave that alone for now. Bull. I could have sworn I just tossed in like a lot of redstone. Huh. I'm gonna manually insert these. There. Oh, that takes up so much steam. No, it might be fine if it's quick. Okay, this might be fine. I'm gonna let it do its thing, and I'm gonna hope it's fine. Get all that lapis. It's done. Or it's almost done. That's so much lapis. Hey, we got our stone dust. This is almost done. I'm gonna head out. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I forgot how much I need him. This might be enough. Oh my gosh, look at that. Don't need to make any more. We have it all. It's done. Our full brick blast furnace. Let me grab more cola coke so we can process a little quicker, because I got a plan. I'm gonna wait till this process finishes. Nice. Alright. So now I can do that. What? Oh my gosh. Larry, you fool. And there we go. Well, I overproduced in fire bricks, but I didn't consider adding more, or adding to the walls, sharing walls. Either way, it's done. We did it. The full brick blast furnace. That is a milestone, to a degree. You can argue that it's not a milestone, but I think it is. We'll clean out this work table. Alright, let's get some of this stuff cleaned up, because we have bit of a mess. Thanks to crafting all that stuff. Yeah, I'll leave that lapis in there. Look at that. This is great. This can go in here. And those can get put away. And you know what? I think this is the perfect spot to end. We got a lot done. Like, a lot done. We got our ball of moss. We upgraded all of our tools to steel. We have all 4 brick blast furnaces within the second session of making the brick blast furnace. Which I thought that was going to take me a long time. We started our progress towards the unstable induced matic. Absolutely massive progress. But this is the perfect spot to stop. Next time, though, I will start making more coal coke ovens here. We're aiming for a total of 10. So 7 more of these that I need, which means more clay. Great. But it'll be worth it. Having that many and start making the coal coke blocks and having 10 of them in advance will be useful for the steam factory, because I'm going to do something similar to the first time I played this with this factory I built. There's 10 of them I had, and they were all routed with wooden pipes to a iron tank to fill up with creosote. No, it was a steel tank. And then that steel tank was routed to a large boiler, liquid boiler, that's supposed to constantly be on all the time. And then there's a big steam buffer using steel pipes, large pipes, and using the bronze multi-blocks, these things, which it wasn't these at all. It was before that update. That is the plan. But this is where we shall end.